How's everybody doing? Oh, yeah, I am still trying to. Yeah, I am still trying to learn this. Still trying. Okay. Oh,
You going live or something?
yeah, I'm live now.
Huh?
I'm live now.
I want to put this.
Go ahead. Hey, y'all. Um, I'm so aggravated, y'all, and frustrated. I don't know what to do. Um, I'm trying to see um how to see y'all. I don't know. Um, Let me go down here in settings. Let's see. Okay. Um, okay. All right, y'all. Some. Let me see. What is this? No. Let me see. Let me pull y'all up on one of my phones and see if you all are saying anything. I'm Yeah, I'm so lost. It ain't even funny. I'm lost and I'm frustrated. I've been trying to and I feel like it's like I'm one click away. Uh okay, hold up. I might have somewhere. Let's see. Okay. I see y'all now. But I don't know how to get you from here to here. Let's see. Show. Okay. So do I need to do that for everybody? Okay. That's what I've been trying to get. Y'all, I tell you. I've been missing y'all like crazy. Oh yeah, you know what? It's just it has been just so like difficult, you know. And for me, and I'm it's like I'm the go-to person, you know. So when things are going on with me, it's like I just keep it to myself. You know what I'm saying? And I just shut down basically. Like, and then when I do try to get on here, the we lost power and we had a storm, bad storm, tornado, just a mess. So our service was restored uh this morning, and our internet and TV and stuff is still not on. And I was back there, I was laying in bed, and I'm like, I want to go live. And then I thought about it. I said, you know what? I got hotspot on my phones. And so, y'all, we on the hotspots. You know, I was determined. I'm like, oh. And then, you know, just going through, y'all. I mean, like, it has been just like, you know how you go through something and you think you done dealt with it and you know you okay, you know, but then the reality of it is like you're not okay. You're not, you know. And it's like I had to come to terms with that. You know, like it's okay for you not to be okay. You know, I try not to, you know, but you know, it's hard. You know, it's hard when you've been doing it for so long, you know. And I oh Lord, I promise I am not finna break down on YouTube. It is it yeah. And I'm telling y'all, because that if I'm telling you, if it wasn't for praying, I don't know. Like, just to be honest, like I don't know. You know, it's just part like I'm going to like give y'all the my story when I had a cardiac arrest. Um And it was, you know, the doctor said it was the end for me. Like, you know, they didn't, you know, wasn't nothing else they could do for me. And at this time, I was 42 years old. 42. And I had a cardiac arrest. And they lost me. I don't know, like, how many times. And, you know, they was like nothing else, you know, that they could do for me. And so they had, you know, the family to come, and you know how they do when they feel like it's the end of the road. And but God brought me through that. He brought me through it with flying colors, you know. But then, you know, they told me that I could never work again. Never. And I've always worked all my all my life. I worked. I enjoyed what I did, you know. I looked forward to going to work. You know, my co-workers, we became the best of friends, you know. And uh, you know, I loved my job. And I worked overnights for years. For years. Anytime I decided to go out of town, take me a vacation, I did it. You know, I grabbed my son, we gone, you know. And then, you know, all of a sudden, something happens. And, you know, when it happened, I had been to work, everything. I had been to work, and I came home, I went to the store, and then I laid down and rest. So uh my husband called, and I knew it was about time for him to get off from work. And I asked him, did he want me to pick him up from the Metro Link? And he said, yeah. So I drove to the Metro Link. Then I scooted over and he drove home, you know. Just a typical normal day. And I was on the phone with one of my nieces, and it was my sister. It was close to my sister's birthday, and I wasn't feeling good, you know. But I've always been that type. I just keep going, you know. I keep going, you know. And so I laid down And I told my niece I'm gonna get off the phone with her. No sooner I told her I'm gonna get off the phone with her, I laid down at the foot of the bed, and my heart, it was beating so fast. It seemed like it was taking my breath. Literally, it was taking my breath. I never knew that a heart could beat that fast. So I hollered for my husband, and he came in there, and we had not long ago moved back to St. Louis. So we were staying with his aunt, and she was in her room, and I was in our room. And so he hollered for her, and that was it. That was it. So, but the weird thing, before any of that happened, I told my husband, I said, I feel like I'm going to die in this spot. It didn't scare me, nothing. But he like, I don't want to hear the, you know how men are. I don't want to hear that. You know. I said, okay. Hello, how are you? And I say, okay, warning comes before destruction. So about 2 weeks later, that's what happened. Yeah, that is that's what happened. You know, dying was just something I didn't fear. I still don't fear it today. And I went through all of that, and to hear that, you know, now I can't work no more. You know, this is I always I worked the job. The job didn't work me. And it was like they told me I couldn't walk. I told them, yes, I can. And I was just weak because I had been out. They had me like froze with ice for 3 days. On the seventh day is when I started waking up, and I started pulling tubes and stuff out. So they had to hurry up and sedate me because I shook the whole hospital because they wasn't looking for me to recover. But God, but God. So, after that, the next day, I woke all the way up, all the way. And when I woke up, I didn't know where I was. I had no. When I woke up, my pastor was sitting at the foot of the bed in a chair, and I just started talking to him. It wasn't nothing. I'm like, how you doing, Pastor? Blah blah blah. And he like evangelist, blah blah. And I say, Pastor, I'm hungry. Amen. And he say, you hungry? I say, yeah, I'm hungry. He say, well, let me go out here and see, what you can have. It still didn't dawn on me, that I was in the hospital. So, uh, you know, he went and asked them, could I have some Jello? And they said, yeah. So he feed me this Jello, and not realizing that I'm so weak I can't even use my arms. You know, so after I ate that Jello, I said, Pastor, I'm still hungry. So he, he said, you right, baby. Nobody. Y'all, I'm sorry. I see y'all comments, but I'm trying to stay on this story, but I am gonna go back to the comments. And he said, well, let me see what else you can have. So he went out there, he come back with another Jello. I said, okay, well, today Jello day. So by the time I got done eating that Jello, uh, other family members started coming in. Still didn't. Everybody come in the door crying, and I'm like, what? I'm still not. I'm clueless. So I said, why is everybody crying? Ain't nobody saying nothing. So by this time, the doctors come in. So they come in and they ask me what's my name, who the president, and what's the date, and all this stuff. And so I tell them, and I got everything right except the date, because it happened uh February the 18th. And I was still on that day. And I was still saying that I need to call my nephew to get him to take me to the store, because I didn't feel good. So I didn't feel like driving, so he could take me to get his mama some for her birthday. This is still going on I'm still stuck on that day. And so next thing I know, it was a wrong. I don't know how many of them it was. I honestly don't know. And so they all asking me the same question. And so by the time it got to like this fourth or fifth person, it was a lady. And she was like, what's your name? I say, what's your name? And everybody just bust out laughing, because I was sick of them questions. I was tired of them. So, um, and then they was like, do you know where you at? And I looked around and I said, no. I say, Where am I? Because mind you, I wasn't hooked up to nothing. I wasn't. They had done took all the tubes and everything out of me, so I wasn't hooked up to nothing. Had no clue I was in the hospital. And then they started explaining to me that, I was gonna have to have surgery. And I'm like, okay, okay, I'm just as goofy as I don't know what. So I said, I'm in the hospital. I said, where my phone at? So I can call my husband. And then they was like, well, your husband got your phone. I said, for what? He don't even know how to use it. So, it was crazy. So then I look up, y'all, I had so many balloons. I could have opened up a store. Man, I had so many balloons. I had one balloon that was almost tall as me. And I still got every last one of my balloons. Of course, all the earth out of them, but I still got them. Yeah, I still have them. But, you know, going from that very active life to limitations, and then finally, I, gained most of my strength back. And I end up having to have two surgeries uh, after that. So, uh, when I got home, I had to use a walker. Oh, for a long time, for a while, for some months. And it was just difficult, and then it was like stuff that, I didn't remember. Like I would I could read something and it be gone. And I would get so aggravated I would just cry because I could not remember it and I've been and just read it. And I would just cry, 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 cry. And everybody be like, it's gonna get better. But the doctor told me that there will be some things that I will never remember again. Never. So, you know, sometimes people ask me, they're like, "Don't you remember so and so, so and so?" And I be like, "No, I don't." And they like, "You don't?" And I'd be like, "No, I don't remember." And I'm on live. Go talk. Go look. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all know. But yeah, I mean, it's very difficult, very difficult. And then uh, I got over that hump and doing pretty good, you know. And y'all, when I tell you, you don't never know how things are gonna end up. You really don't. Um, I went in the hospital and this was a couple of years ago. No, I don't know. It ain't been that long ago. But when I went in the hospital, Yes, he is. When I went in the hospital this not the last time, because I was in the hospital in January. Yeah, January. But before then, I was in the hospital for 4 months, hospital and rehab. When I when I went in the hospital, I was walking. When I woke up, I wasn't walking. And the hardest thing for me is not knowing what happened. Not having a clue to what happened. Don't have a clue. What happened? How it happened? You know, don't know. I was unconscious. And I don't know, like, I don't know how long, because like the first week or so that I was in the hospital, it wasn't even a week. You know, they told me that I had to have a procedure done, and like it was a 50-50 chance. So I'm like, I don't know what to do. You know, I don't know what to do, you know. And, you know, if it was not for one of my nephews who think he's my daddy, I don't know. Like really, I just I don't know, you know. And that stuff, it weighs on you. It weighs on you sometimes because you know it's like it's your life, and you don't even have an answer. You don't have an answer for yourself. You know. So what do you do? And then one of the hardest things for me is like when people ask, what happened? I don't know. And, you know, they almost think you're getting smart with them, or, you being funny. No, I really don't know what happened. I don't know. I don't have a clue, you know. And, that's hard. That's hard because, you go to sleep one way and you wake up another way. I'm telling you, it's so real, you know. And man, it just, it's like your whole lifestyle is different. That's everybody say that. Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's so much. It is so much. And I just, sometimes I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. You know, a lot of things I keep it, you know, like to myself because I'm that person that like I don't want to worry nobody. I don't want uh nobody worrying about me. And so I just I just deal with it, but it's hard, you know, it's it's hard, sometimes like my hands gives me the blues and I can't even deal with my own hair sometimes. You know, I was telling my sister, I say, I'm so sick of wearing these old puff balls. I tell you, I'm sick of it. A young lady told me the other day, she was like, I'm gonna have to uh get some of whatever you put in your head so my hair can grow like that. And I'm thinking, girl, you don't want all this. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. It's just, you know, it's just hard. And then sometimes, it's things you need to do, places you need to go. You know, you gotta figure that out. You gotta figure this out. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing about strong women is they keep going. It's like they don't let um things stop them or get in the way. They try to keep going, pushing. You know, and you know, even though I try not to, I try to get somewhere and be still. Yeah, yes. Let me see my little mouse here. I am too. Hmm. I'm telling you, I tell you, I must have had some prayers stored up, cause I'm telling you, it it was it was so just like touch and go, touch and go, touch and go. Just you know, and like for me, not even knowing how sick I was, you know, had no idea that I was that sick. If somebody had told me that, you know, I was gonna be gone for right at 4 months, I would have looked at them and been like, yeah, right, you know. But and I know it's some people be gone way longer than that, you know. But that was, you know, that was a doozy for me. I'm telling you. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Wow. Yeah. Okay. 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 Uh, email me at uh mm, 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 my other channel name. Things done my way at yahoo.com. Yeah. Hmm. Yes, honey. I tell you. I I'm telling when I tell you I've got some testimonies to share, just but I mean it's like sometimes like I think about it was my mother had it's 11, it was 11 of us, now it's three. That our brothers, they left here back to back to back to back to back to back, just and that's what sent me over the edge to the hospital because I thought I was okay. But the reality of it was that uh, I wasn't, you know, I was not okay. I wasn't. I thought I was, but I wasn't okay. You know, I was so used to uh, doing things for them, cooking for them and taking them food and you know just my oldest brother, I would go over his house and you know just oh boy. And then my other brother Kenneth, he always want him something to eat. Both of them did. So like for the holidays I would cook them. I would cook them both pies, and I'd take them hunks of cake and dinner and all that stuff. And I miss all that. I miss it, and it sometimes I just can't believe it. You know, and it's just hard. And then like my circle is small. Like I have family, friends that come see me, but it's I don't share stuff with them, because you know I don't, and I sometimes I feel like people they can't handle what I deal with. You know, that's just how I feel. Like they can't handle it. And I said, I'm getting on YouTube today. I don't care what. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but if I have to do it on my phone, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm glad I figured this out. So, and I didn't know that yeah, yeah, it's tough. It's tough. And I didn't know that they had plans for you to pay for. I didn't know that. hmm I didn't know that. Now, one thing I can't see on here is my thumbs up. Y'all hit the like button. I can't see that. Yeah, that's true. Let me pin this. Yeah, I agree, sunshine. Yeah, you know, I just you know, I just wanted to get on here and just talk about me, how I'm feeling. You know, what's going on in my world. You know, yeah, yeah. Wow. Oh, wow. I know. I know. But honey, God got us. He have got us. And we gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. Mm-hmm. Yes, we are. Yes. I tell you, Sunshine, I love the way you just came in, baby, and got right on to the point. I love that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Y'all, I didn't know that you actually have to pay for StreamYard. I didn't know that. Um, hmm I did not know that. But it's all good. Yeah. It is all to the good. I've been watching videos, honey, trying to figure out how to work this stream, yo. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I think uh yeah, you do. You do. You have to. You have to, honey, because I tell you what, if you don't, it come right. It you know, back in the day, you used to could do some and it take it a while for it come back around. Now. It don't take it no time no more. Do something crazy or all of that. No. And I don't I don't have to I don't have to touch the pot. If you tell me it's hot, I'm good with that. I feel like you done already been burnt. Ain't no sense in both of us getting burnt. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been wanting me a good watermelon and finally got one. Mm-mm. Well, I'm gonna have to figure something out. Mm-mm. Yeah. If if I'm really gonna do this, I'm gonna have to invest. Yeah. And I like what StreamYard offers. I do. Hmm. Yeah. But because I think with the free one, which is what I'm using right now, um, you can only go live so many times on it per month. So you can't, do it, 3, 4, 5 times a week. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, you have a good night, and I show I definitely enjoyed you. And don't forget to email me. Don't forget to email me. Things done my way at yahoo.com. Yeah. Yeah, y'all. Depression it ain't no joke. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to play with. And it's good, when you check on your loved ones and stuff like that. It's good. I know it helps me. Uh, you know, and that's something that I say I want to get better at, and that's calling people and checking on them, because I don't do that like I should. And like one of my aunts, she sends me text messages with her emojis and all of that kind of stuff, and I tell her that I really appreciate that because it makes my day. Sometimes when I'm going through something, you know her text, it'll just pop up, you know and sometimes she send me paragraphs, but it means a lot. It means something to me, you know and just sometimes a call, you know just out of the blue, you know so I said that's something that uh I'm gonna try to do better, because i don't I don't really call nobody for real. I My phones, I play games on them, you know more than talking on them, so. But I gotta get better. That's something that I personally uh need to work on, and I will, and I will, because I was thinking about it earlier today, that the same way you know I feel when I get them sweet text messages and messages and stuff like that, and phone calls. I'm pretty sure they will feel the same way. So you have to think about that too. You know, it's a two-way thing here. So yeah, that's what I need to work on. And I'm sure that it's stuff that others need to work on. So, but yeah, y'all, I'm not gonna keep y'all because it's after midnight. So I'm gonna say good night to everybody. I thank y'all. I appreciate you all so much for coming on here and supporting me. Um, I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And if you didn't hit the like button on your way in, could you please hit it on the way out? So y'all have this morning now here in St. Louis, it's after midnight. But I'm gonna say y'all have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow. God bless you. Good night.